Okay, be honest, do you really have your email sequences set up? Today's video is gonna be all about email automation. Alright, Freedom Fighters, so in this video we're going to be going into the power of email marketing, and I can't stress enough how important it is that you are following up with the people that get onto your store. And so in this video we're going to be going into 5 different types of sequences, and I'm going to be explaining to you exactly how you set these up, when you should be running them, how many emails you should be sending out, and then at the end of this video I'm going to be showing you a trick that's going to help you write your copy and sequence your email flows. I do want to let you know just how powerful email marketing can be. So with email marketing, you should be able to almost double your sales. You should average about a 30% increase in revenue if you're setting up your sequences correctly. And I'll be going into exactly how you can set up these sequences and what sequences you should be using. So there are a couple of different ways that you're going to be collecting emails for your Shopify store. So when someone comes onto your store and they actually buy, then you want to set up a sequence for those specific customers that have already purchased from your store. Now, if the customers don't buy, then there's 2 different sequences that you'll be using. The first one is going to be the abandoned cart sequence. And basically what this means is that the customers came onto your store, they were just about to buy something, but for some reason they didn't buy. They put in their email address, they put in all their information, and then they abandoned the cart. And we're able to track this data based off of our pixel. So basically what it means is that the customer got to the purchase page, they entered in information, but they didn't actually make it to the thank you page, which would be a completely different step tracked by your pixel. So that's going to be a completely different sequence that we're going to send out, and that sequence is actually one of the most profitable. It's where you're going to be able to convert and close the most sales because they were so close to buying, but for whatever reason, their dog came in, their kid was crying, or whatever, they weren't able to actually put their credit card information in and buy your product. And so with this sequence, we're going to try to close those sales. And then the last way that you'll be collecting emails is if someone enters into your newsletter. So if you have some type of opt-in that comes up automatically when a first-time buyer or first-time customer comes onto your page and you offer them some type of discount, or you're using an app like Spin a Sale where the customer actually is able to spin the Wheel of Fortune, and if they do that and they enter in their email, then they'll get sent out a coupon. So we always want to make sure that for our opt-ins, we're giving away something of value in order to actually collect more emails. So there are 5 sequences that you should have set up, and we're going to go into all of them and kind of exactly how they work. So the first one is the initiation sequence. So this is what you're going to send to all new leads. So it's going to be anyone that is a customer, anyone that opts into your email list, anyone that abandons the cart, signs up for your newsletter. So literally any email that you collect is going to be put into the initiation sequence, and this is going to be a 3-day sequence that's sent out over 3 days. So every 24 hours you're going to send them a new email. The first one is going to go as soon as you collect that email, and basically this is just going to be introducing your company to your customers, to your potential buyers, and to your new email list subscribers. And this is just kind of a way to build trust with our customers, which is one of the main things that we have to focus on as store owners, is building that trust and building the brand. So we want to send out these emails, welcome them to our store. You're just going to be introducing your brand, and I'm going to show you some examples of this at the end of this tutorial and exactly how you can set up your initiation sequence and your copy for this email sequence. The next one is going to be the abandoned cart sequence, and we talked about this one a little bit at the beginning, and this is going to be one of the most profitable sequences that you set up. It's going to be where you make the most of your money. In the initiation sequence, we're not really shooting to get sales or conversions. We're really just trying to introduce the brand again. But with the abandoned cart sequence, we're trying to close deals that left for whatever reason they didn't buy, and so this one is going to be sent out only to the people that got to the checkout page but did not get to the thank you page. And again, that is tracked buyer pixel data. And so this one's really, really important. And if you're doing any of the sequences, you absolutely have to be doing this one, because this is really where you're going to start to increase your revenue and close more sales. So the first email is going to go out a couple of hours after they left the cart, and you have to kind of test and figure out which works best for your store. So maybe you try 3 hours. I always recommend 4 hours, but again, this is different for everyone, so it's important that you test sending this email out at different times. Maybe you send it within the hour, or you try the 4-hour mark and figure out which works best for you. But start at 4 hours, see if you're getting conversions from that. The next one is going to be 24 hours, and so this is when you can kind of start to, send a discount code, maybe tell them, hey, look, you left this in your cart. We're going to give you 10% off if you purchase now, or something along the lines of that. And again, you really want to look at what the top stores are doing and what they're sending out to people that abandoned cart on those stores. And email marketing is, again, one of the things that we are going to reverse engineer the top Shopify stores. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to do that. But the abandoned cart sequence is going to be 6 emails sent out over 10 days. Again, the first one should go out within the first few hours. The second one's going to be at that 24-hour mark from when they left the cart, and then the next are spread out throughout the next few days. So the goal for this email sequence is to close more sales. And again, this sequence really is the one that's going to make you the most money. So it's super important that you are doing this. It will increase your revenue and increase the sales of your store. The next flow is going to be your post-purchase flow. And this is going to be sent out to all of your customers that actually bought from your store. So there's a few things that actually go into this sequence. The first one is obviously going to be letting your customers know that they purchased their product, sending them a receipt, following up with them, giving them tracking information. And then the main thing is that we're going to be building this trust with our customers, and this is actually going to reduce the buyer's remorse. And this is really important because as dropshippers, it does take about 2 weeks for our customers to get their products. And so we want them to know that we are a trustable company and that their products are on their way. And then you're also going to be increasing the lifetime value of this customer, because after they purchase, you're able to do upsells, cross-sells, referrals, and then at the end of this sequence, you're going to actually ask your customers for a review on the product. And this is really important to get feedback from customers. Then we're able to actually increase the lifetime value of these customers. They're going to trust us. They're going to want to come back and buy from us. And then we're also really just building out our brand with this sequence as well. So this is a 10 email sequence, and it's sent out over about 14 days. Again, at the beginning, you're going to be sending all of the tracking information, the receipts for your customers, and at the end of the sequence, you're going to be asking them for reviews and for feedback. And then the next flow is going to be an engagement flow, and this is sent out weekly or bi-weekly. And the engagement flow is really important because we're not just trying to get sales with this flow, we're really trying to keep our customers and the people that joined our newsletter engaged and interested in what we're doing. And so you want to make sure that you're providing value and entertainment with these sequences, things that people would like to read, maybe something that's niche related to what you sell. And again, it's really just to keep people engaged and to make sure that they don't forget about you. You want to make sure you're sending these out once or twice a week, and you can kind of test and see what your open rate is and decide what works best for your store. And then the last sequence is going to be the promo sequence, and this is going to be the second most profitable email sequence that you're sending out, and you're going to be sending this out to all of your leads. This is going to be everyone that signed up for your newsletter, went through your opt-in, abandoned the cart, or made a purchase. So it's sent out to everyone, and you're basically just going to be sending out the deals and specials that you're running for specific holidays or occasions or whatever type of deals you have going on at the moment. So you can offer coupons for 5% off, 10% off, 20% off, whatever you feel like giving, any type of like bonus gift for buying at that certain time, any type of promo codes that you want to do. So you can use holidays like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, all of the things. And this is going to help you get more buyers and get more customers. So those are the 5 main email sequences that you absolutely have to be doing. And now I want to talk a little bit about just how you can make setting these up so much easier. So creating killer copy that actually converts, again, comes back to reverse engineering the top Shopify stores and brands email list. And so you're going to be remodeling success and basing your campaigns off of already proven successful campaigns for these large Shopify stores that are making millions of dollars a year. And so the way we do this is really simple. So we're going to find the most successful Shopify stores that are in our niche. We're going to sign up for their newsletter, and then we're going to start collecting emails that they send out. And then when we go to actually write out the copy for our email flows, we'll have something as a template to work off of. So we're not going to be sending the exact same email, but we can copy the text and then change up some words, change the images, change a couple things in the headline, and then send those out and set those up for our email flows. And so I want to show you guys really quickly exactly how to do this. So I've showed this trick a few times on the channel before, but I do want to go through it extremely quickly if you are new to this channel. So all you would do is you would actually go to Google, type in Shopify's IP address, and then copy it and come over to myip.ms. And all you'll do is just paste this IP address here, and it's going to show all of the actual sites that are on Shopify's IP address if we click on that button. And we're able to actually see all of the top Shopify stores that are hosted on the platform. And these are in order based off of sales. So ColourPop is making the most sales. It's the top Shopify store that's out there right now. But what I recommend that you do is you go through this list and find the top stores that are in your niche. And this is really important because based off of niche, they're going to be sending out different types of emails. And I do recommend that you sign up for the top 3. So sign up for ColourPop, sign up for Fashion Nova. I don't think Jeffree Star is that great of an example to use because his store is more based off of brand. Gymshark would be a really good one. And then the top 3 that are in your specific niche. And all you do is you just sign up to their newsletter. So if we go on to ColourPop in an incognito window, right away we're going to see an opt-in for their email list. And so you can see here that they're offering $5 to sign up for this email list. And this is off the first purchase of $10 or more. And I actually already signed up for this email list, but I wanted to show you how you actually get into these sequences so that you can view them for yourself. So all you would do is just sign up for the email list and then wait a few weeks and you'll start to see all of the emails coming in. And so you need to start taking note of exactly what they're doing. So let's jump onto my email list and take a look at some of the things that they have been sending me. So as you can see, we're on my Gmail account and I went ahead and typed in ColourPop at the top so that it's organized just by the emails that ColourPop has already sent me. And we can see here that I actually opted into this email on September 21st. And so we have all of the emails that they've been sending us. So the first thing that we want to take note of is the actual titles of the emails that they're sending. And this is really, really important because this is what really gets people's attention. So we can take a look at some of these and see what looks intriguing to us and what we would click on. And so there's a ton here. The first one is super important, of course. This is, again, your initiation sequence. So this is where you're welcoming people into your store. And these are newsletter opt-ins. So we signed up for the $5 off coupon. And so you can see it says, "You're in the squad." They have these 2 beautiful images. It says, "Here are the perks. First look at new products, $5 off your first order." It has our personal code, and then it has Shop ColourPop, so you can go directly to the store. It says valid for 7 days on orders over $50 and one-time use only. So all of these things are really important that you're putting that in the fine print. And then it has tabs to all of the collections in their store. So they're organizing this really nicely, and then they have all of their socials at the very bottom. So this was the first email that they sent out, and that was on September 21st. And then you can see September 21st as well, they also sent out another email. It says something catch your eye, and we can click here and see that they're sending out the things that I was actually clicking on when I did that last tutorial. So I used the element of surprise as one of the products that I showed in that tutorial. And so they're sending that again, and they're tracking the steps that I made on the stores. So they tracked with their pixel that I was on this product listing page, and so they sent me an email out about that specific product. And then we have Shop 5-star favorites. So these are some of their top selling lipsticks. And again, they have the collections at the very bottom. So this seems to be something that they're doing, and it could be something that you're also doing for your email list. So we're not going to go through a ton of these, but I do want you to just know exactly how to do it. We can see here it's BOGO Baby. So this would be one of their promo emails, and we can take a look and see kind of what they're doing. So we can see that they have this graphic design. They're having these beautiful images that are super eye-catching, done for their email list, and it's very simple. They're not sending out tons and tons of text. They're sending out images which are highly convertible because people don't have to do anything but look and decide if they want that product, and it's set up really beautiful to the eye, and it says buy one, no filter concealer, get one free. And then if we scroll down a little bit, they actually have one of the customer reviews for this product. So it says, this is my absolute favorite concealer. It literally makes me look so airbrushed and flawless when I use it. So customer reviews, and then the 5 stars underneath the graphic. And then again, we have shop now with the collections below. So this is a really great example of a promotion. They're doing a really great job. And so you definitely should jump on, subscribe to ColourPop's email list, and get your email sequences going, because it really will increase your revenue by at least 30% if you're doing it correctly. And if you are interested in setting up an email automation service, there are a ton of them out there depending on the amount of subscribers that you have. You can use MailChimp. I personally recommend SendLane. And if you are interested in trying out SendLane, I will leave the completely free 14-day free trial for SendLane down in the description below. And I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. And you can see here just a little bit of what exactly SendLane does. So it's going to give you the deepest insight on your Shopify customers based off of their browsing behavior and purchases. They actually help you gather the data and personalize your marketing, as well as recover your abandoned cart sequences. And this is a super easy software to use. If you guys do want me to do a tutorial a little bit more in depth on exactly how to set up your email sequences using SendLane, make sure that you leave me a comment down in the description below. I'm planning to make one in the future just because email marketing really is so important that you're doing. I really can't stress it enough. It's going to help you get return customers. It's going to help you increase the lifetime value of your actual customers. And most importantly, it's going to help you close more sales. So that is it, Freedom Fighters. Those are the 5 email sequences that you absolutely have to be using. I hope you guys found a lot of value in this tutorial. If you're not doing email marketing, you're not following up, then you are missing out on a ton of sales. So make sure that you get that set up as soon as possible. The really cool thing about email marketing is that once you have everything set up, it's running fluently in the background without you having to go through and enter in and send every single email out to every single person that opts into your newsletters and makes purchases. It's all happening in the background, and so it's completely automated. And one of the future videos, I really want to get into using Facebook chatbots, which are completely automated as well. And so we'll talk about that sometime soon. If you are interested in seeing that video, make sure that you let me know down below. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to give me a big thumbs up on this video. We are almost to 10,000 Freedom Fighters. We are so close, guys. And so if you're not subscribed already, make sure to hit the subscribe button down in the corner. I'm going to be giving away a $100 Amazon gift card, as well as my favorite book, .com Secrets, which has taught me so much about internet marketing and has helped me so much on my journey. And so if you haven't read this already, make sure you read it, make sure you buy it, or make sure that you subscribe, turn on notification bells, and I will see you guys next week.